What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and I'm not dead. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the fact that I'm not dead. This is a update video. If this video goes up, that means I'm going to be uploading a race or two, or hopefully many more in the future. So I don't want this video to be like a defining thing to the channel. This is more so a video for me, myself, and I, my own personal therapy, if you may. So if you don't want to watch this video, whatever, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. If you do, well, cool. I'm going to be attempting to start running this channel again, and when I say that, I really would like to get back to way back when I was actually uploading frequently and wasn't quote-unquote dying, as many of you guys who have been around this channel for a while have known I've been prone to do. And I want to go ahead and explain that and say some things on that topic. So, yeah, I have no script for this, if you can't tell. This isn't a pity party or woe is me, life is so tough, it's so difficult. That's not what it is, and don't take it like that. That's not the purpose of this video. Everybody has got their battles, everybody has got the struggles. Myself, I am no different, and most of you guys are in the same boat as me as well. Let's be real here. But over the last, up until about 3 months ago, I had worked at the same job, same company for literally my entire adult life coming out of college. Started at the bottom and kind of got to like mid-level management, and that's great and everything, but what happened and the problem with that is I didn't realize that I was working at American Chopper until probably like 3 years ago. You know that TV show where they built the motorcycles and the dad and the son, they were constantly fighting and arguing and like throwing chairs? That was my job, essentially. That was my day-to-day existence from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is terrible. It is miserable. It was something that I should have gotten out of my life 5 years ago. I basically was to the point where over the last 5 years or so, many of my days, my evenings had become, I would come home from work and I would just go ahead and lie there on the floor wishing it was all over. Or alternatively, I would go out driving around aimlessly, hoping for a deer or a semi to do its thing. So, yeah, not good times, to say the least. Eventually I was like, oh, well, let's try and do something productive. People say work out. I tried the working out thing because, I've always been a large fat guy. But, yeah, I ended up losing like 40 pounds. And then I was like, yeah, this is pretty freaking pointless. This isn't making me happier. Like, I don't care. This isn't why I'm unhappy. I was clearly unhappy because of the work situation that I was in, and I was desperately trying to find a new job, and unfortunately I was a moron who passed up several opportunities to leave that I should have just taken in hindsight, just to get away from working in American Chopper. But I was dumb. I was a moron. Let this be a warning to you. Now, why this is all relevant to this YouTube channel, as you may have guessed, I've been prone to dying on this channel because this is not something that comes easy or natural to me, especially, this whole YouTube thing, and like, it still drives me crazy that every single time I go into a server, like, someone's got to be like, hey, are you that guy from YouTube? Or like, do the thing, say the line, do the thing. And like, I have to like pump myself up to do it and be like, okay, we're gonna do this because, like, it's easy to do. Like, I've done this how many times now by this point? Like, it's normal, right? It's just who I am and who I'm gonna always be at this point, it seems like. But when you're miserable, well, you don't have a lot of energy. And then when the one thing that you used to do, that you used to really enjoy and have fun doing, sim racing in my case, has become something that resembles work, you quickly begin to like resent the fact that it even exists. And rather than being happy that I have you guys as an audience and the support that you guys have, I really started to view it as I really hated the fact that I have an audience just like dragging me around, and like one of those things where I literally didn't race for like a year-ish just because I'm like, well, maybe someone won't notice me and I can just be like me because this is just me. And sure enough, like the first practice session I do, someone asked me about it, and it's like, well, this cat ain't going back in the bag, or alternatively I have to change who I am. I guess this is just who I am. I have to make peace with it. So that's why I say I'm back, not dead yet. Definitely back from the seeming dead. But long story short, yeah, I really kind of made peace with that. Found a new job, new opportunity. I started about 3 months ago, and things have been going much better. I'm just generally much more positive. There's some other things going on in my life that just like, this is good, and it's like it's a different world all of a sudden, and that's why I wanted to make this video, just to explain where I was coming from, and in many ways say I'm sorry to those of you guys out there that maybe I wasn't perhaps the nicest to at times. Just understand the place I was coming from, and hopefully we'll be better in the future, and hopefully things will be more stable and just more positive in general. Now that's not me saying I'm not going to be sim racing's miserable old guy saying get off my lawn constantly, more or less, because that's just who I am. But hopefully things will get back to the way they used to be, because it was a better time back then. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. All right, bye.